You've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. The heart and soul, Clark, of both of these teams. They're both very unselfish.
Yeah, it's in their DNA. I think it's a blend, a nice blend of culture and coaching. And they acquire players who fit the way they want the game to be played.
Oh, wow. That one is a highlight reel.
Hughes with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Jeffries, good.
Savvy dime by Hughes, not sleeping on that chance to set up another guy.
And finished off by Collins.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Stackhouse against Iverson. Here's Hughes. Iverson grabs the board.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Collins against Brown. And the 76ers tack on two more.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Hughes. Count it.
Inside, Hughes can be very dynamic. I mean, his athletic ability gives him a lot of options to choose from.
Wasted. No time on that one.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Here's Hughes. Last game out, he had 14. Driving the lane, and the rejection by Collins. And here we go. 76ers running again, and taken away by Brown. Here's Stackhouse, and the rejection by Collins.
Fantastic defense. Great timing on the rejection.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Dixon's checked in for Washington. Here's Stackhouse. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Stackhouse locked and loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
And here's Collins from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
For the three. It's good for the seventh time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Hooked away. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And then Collins slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. It establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Washington making some changes. Haywood's checked in for Etan Thomas. Milicic comes in for Kwame Brown. And it's Simmons in for Larry Hughes. Here's Dixon, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Hobson, the pass to Collins. From deep. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Washington making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Wizards passing it around. Goes up on the high post, and the shot goes in.
He's the kind of player that even the best defense has no answer.
Right side, Collins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Collins has got 26.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
Wizards trail by 19 to the paint. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Dixon. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And then Collins slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Here's Dixon. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. 76ers ahead, delivering the blowout. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here's Collins after the basket by Washington.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
So it's the Wizards now. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Dixon. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Here's Collins. Oh, wow!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Over the last leg of the regular season, Greg, the intensity level, and we can feel it right now, it has really risen.
And Kevin, there's just so much talent in the NBA, and what separates most teams is the desire, the effort, and the focus.
Williams, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone, and it's sent back by Howard.
huge swat from the big fella Howard. An absolute force defensively.
And there it is for him. Collins has got 40 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the Wizards with possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. They get it back. Here's Philadelphia. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. Williams finds Collins. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Collins has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Ball's knocked loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. And finished off by Collins.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Dixon. 11 points last game. And it's sent back by Howard. One-on-one here. Here's Collins. And the layup is good. Collins has got 47 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Haywood, the pass to Milicic. Here's Dixon. Back to Simmons. That shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. And the 76ers with possession. Big time run continues here. 16-0, shutting it down. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Again, Philadelphia.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
The tray. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And now the 76ers on the break. And that one is good. Collins has got 54 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Dixon. Takes it inside. Jeffries, good.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by the Sixers.
Here's Collins. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 56 points for the chosen one.
And there's the vision from Howard in his first year. He's got a good sense of where his teammates are.
Here's Dixon. Good on the shot. Dixon's got his third basket of the night. And Collins has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Basket counts.
Well, to be a legit NBA player, you have to make those the tough ones.
For Washington, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Off the inbound, and then Thomas with the dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps.
And again.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable.
One shot.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Stackhouse. From deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Wizards shooting the ball at 42%. And here is Hughes. Brown with a screen on Williams. Inside. And the dunk by Brown.
Brown knew exactly what he was doing there and executed the pick and roll perfectly.
Outside Collins. Shoots over Brown. And it falls over the rim and in. 63 points for the chosen one.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Hughes kicks to Jeffries. Pass to Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
A real force to be reckoned with inside. Brown using his height and strength to dominate.
Drills it from outside.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Taken away. Here's Hobson. He has yet to score. It's good.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And the Wizards with possession. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Great court awareness there to find the open man.
Hughes with it. Knocks it loose. Here's Collins. Yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Hughes. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Hughes got his second basket of the night.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Stackhouse. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Stackhouse has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Down low, here's Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. So for the Wizards, Haywood comes in for Brown. And it's Dixon in for Hughes. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 19-6 run. They swipe it. That's tipped. Hobson the pass to Atkins. Here's Buckner. Outside Collins. And good! He hits it again. And there it is! 82 points!
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Nabbing another steal.
And you know he's got a shot at setting the team record for most steals in a game.
Not too far away from the franchise high. With the way he's playing, it's absolutely in sight. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Dixon. They get it back.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and the guys start playing hero ball.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And another steal for him.
And I can't believe what he's doing on defense, just racking up the steals.
He just tied for the fourth most steals in a game in NBA history. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Will it go? It's tipped. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Collins. Connects again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. And so it's Philadelphia with a huge... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Howard, the pass to Collins. From 15 feet away, and good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here we go again, the 76ers on the break. Pass to Collins. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. There's the screen. Here is Bonner. Off the mark and a bad shot there. From deep, Collins. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he drives in and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Collins against Simmons. Pass to Dixon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Pressing the attack. That's how you get things done.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Chalk up 2 there.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Collins has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at
it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Traps in the tray. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the 76ers?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. So the wing on the left. Here's Bonner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Using that mid-range area to find points. Good offensive awareness that time pays off.
And finished off by Collins.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Now the 76ers on the break. It's good.
Basically stampeding through the defense.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and they'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we watched this team play.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Chosen One.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And it's sent back by Howard. Collins looking around. Puts up a deep 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Can they get it? And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one drops.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Hughes, and there's the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The whole dynamic drive by Hughes, cutting through the defense to get him an easy one.
And here's Collins from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a